everyone, today we're talking about the frozen bank accounts, the immediate crisis. You'd think your account would only get frozen after a court order, right? Well, that's wrong, because you might think that the winding up petition is just the in-between legal process, and it's not, because when the winding up petition is advertised, the court then orders the bank account of the company to be frozen. The reality is that your bank account can and often will freeze your company funds much earlier, creating an immediate and crippling crisis for your business's cash flow. Let's uncover why this happens and what this means for you. As soon as the winding up petition is advertised in the Gazette, most banks will freeze your company bank account automatically. They're not being difficult, they're just protecting themselves because they have to act in accordance with the legislation. Why? Because once a company is in liquidation, any payments made from the account after the petition was filed can be challenged and potentially clawed back by the liquidator. Now, to mitigate this risk, banks will play it safe. They freeze first and ask the questions later. And what happens when your accounts are frozen? You can't pay your staff, you can't settle your suppliers, your day-to-day trading comes to a grinding halt. This often becomes the moment directors truly understand the urgency of their situation. And a question that I often get asked is, can you unfreeze it? Well, sometimes you can, if you can prove you'll settle the debt, or if you're planning to do a creditor's voluntary liquidation or an alternative rescue, the banks might cooperate. However, it's a very small window. Understanding the implications of a frozen account is crucial for the damage control. Operational paralysis? Well, your business effectively stops trading, impacting not only creditors but also employees and supply chains. To make any payments from a frozen account after a petition is advertised in the Gazette, you need a court order called a validation order, which is difficult to obtain and requires strong legal justification. Directors might feel tempted to use personal funds to keep the business afloat, but this can lead to further personal financial risk without professional guidance. Now, I always say proactive engagement with the insolvency expert like myself before a petition is advertised can help you manage critical payments or pivot to alternative strategies, avoiding severe freezing of your business. Now, the time is really crucial. So your company's bank account is frozen, or if your winding up petition is looming, don't let this be a moment. Don't let this be the moment that everything collapses, okay? You can find my contact details on various social media platforms.